That's just weird.
さてと、じゃあ私は好みを呼んでくるから、まさやくんはそうね、自分の教室で待って。
Right.
これはどういうことですか？そんな顔を見ただけで怒り出さなくた。怒ってはいませんが、ただどういうことなのか先につまり好みにはお勉強してもらいたいのよ。お勉強？さあ、まさや先生。
Alright.
で、好みは机に座る。ほらほら早く。
On Ayaka's prod, Kuromi hastily took her seat.
だから言ってるじゃない。お勉強。私もまさやくんもみんなも好みのことが心配なのよ。具体的に言うと、あなたの将来が。心配？将来って。好みは将来結婚する。まだ考えたことはありませんけど。そう。でも両親があれば結婚するんじゃない？それとも自分は一生独身だってもう今のうちから決めているの？そんなこともありませんけど。だったらやっぱり好みには教育が必要ね。性教育が。性教。
Mr. Word will make Kuromi blush. But seriously worried to meet a girl that innocent in the day and age.
だってあなたそんなことで初夜の時どうするの？初夜？十分に見つめ合ったからもう子作りの必要はない。律子に聞いたけど、それって少女漫画から得た知識だそうね。はっきり言わせてもらうと、それ単なるジョークよ。そんな。
Can only look genuinely crestfallen.
好みはなんできちんと保健体育の授業を聞いてこなかったのかしら？それは恥ずかしかったから？
Kuromi gave a firm
や
nod.
っぱりね。そこでまさや先生よ。
But
Hey, Don.
hey.
Oh, yeah.
Not so alright, Masaya.
好みも相手がまさやくんなら気合を入れて授業を聞けるんじゃないかしら？嫌です。
She stood up with a chat.
なんでそんなこの人から教えなんか。逃げるのかしら？
In a moment, Kuromi's face went from deep blush to stark white. Immediately effective, huh?
逃げるとはどういうことですか？だってまさやくんはこのためにわざわざ夜遅くまで予習に励んでくれたのよ。
Of course, that was a lie.
なのにそんな行為をただ嫌だからと無視してしまうなんて、これが敵前逃亡でなくて何なのかしらね。
Logic was pretty strained, but Kuromi didn't seem to notice. Shoulders trembled, she pursed her lips and eyes filled with tears.
剣士が敵前逃亡などするはずありません。そうね、そうよね。だったらほら着席。私も一緒に聞いてあげるから。だからまさや先生の授業を受けましょう。わかりました。
Kuromi sank listeningly into her chair. Aika sat down next to her. Okay, should we start?
どうぞ。
Ready, Kuromi.
してください。私あなたには絶対に負けません。
Right, well then, I opened the textbook. It was my first time playing teacher, so I decided to start with a recitation aloud. I don't know I'm not. Should I read this? Should I even read this? Okay, I don't know how to do this. It's basically me reading out a sex-ed book. So, I'm just going to be silent or just talk. You guys can pause and read, because this is going to be one hell of a thing if I end up reading this. She's already turning red again. I don't think the textbook has anything about that.
辞書的な意味なら私だって知っているわよ。具体的なことを教えてってこと。
The answer to that question is private. You kids wouldn't answer that if I asked you, after all. Scanning into the role of teacher would change my manner of speaking as well.
あら、お赤飯を炊いたのが何歳の時かっていうくらいなら教えてあげてもいいけど。
No, please don't.
私は中3。ちょっと好み本気にしないでよ。あら、なんか顔が真っ赤ね。
I can put a hand on her forehead.
うわ、熱い。ちょっと好み大丈夫
？Maybe we should pack it up here.
そうね。何を言うですか。これ式のことで私が参ったをしようものですか。
Right. That's a strange way to put it, though. I was a little worried about giving Kuromi's personality. Stooping in the middle might be even worse. Moved on to the part where Kuromi didn't seem to be listening anymore. She let out a softness, a whisper, then fell prostrate on her desk. Should we end here? We might end. We may need to bring this in at least.
そうね。せっかく朗読用の資料も持ってきたんだけど、これはお蔵入りね。
A documentary for reading aloud.
何を言いますか。
For elbows jawing out, Romy placed her hands on the desk, lifting her up her face. You look like a boxer on the verge of an KO.
私は負けないと言っているでしょ。
Aika and I exchanged a glance. I felt like Romy wasn't going to budge, but
じゃあこれ読んでみる？
Aika held out a book. It had a sleeve over it, so I couldn't read the title, but it looked like a novel.
今言った資料ですね。お借りします。朗読すればいいのですか？まあね。まあ黙読でもいいと思うけど。そうですか。ではそれで。
Growing eyes seemed to gaze over as she read through the book. What kind of book is that? What's the title?
猫耳メイドメミコのニャンニャンご奉仕よ。
That's a lot of things referring to cat. What the heck? What's it about?
まあ内容については好みの顔を見ていればわかるわよ。
Now that she mentioned it, Kuromi's face had gone beet red.
にゃん。
Just as she was meowing, her face bright red. Suddenly she collapsed again. Was that a porn book or something?
正解。好みにはやっぱりまだ早かったかしら。
I guess the contest must be extreme.
過激といえば過激ね。猫耳メイドのメミコがニャンニャンしてくれるって内容なんだけど。
What the heck was Meow Meow? Seriously though, why did you even have that?
別にいいじゃない。
Well, I guess it doesn't. You probably brought it just for this, right?
そうなのよ。アナさんのお急ぎ便でね、ほんと間に合ってよかったわ。
Yeah, mailed in. When did it have passed through a school inspection?
じゃあ私見たいテレビがある。
Probably best to just let that one slide.
あれ
Sun was on the horizon, but the time Kuromi finally woke up. Are you okay?
マサヤ様。
It was nice to hear her calling me by my name after so long. I lightly touched her forehead. Feels normal. I think you'll be okay.
彩香様は
She went home. I think she felt a little embarrassed about forcing that book on you. Well, I should be going.
待ってください。
Yeah?
ありがとうございました。私が起きるまで待っていてくれて。
No problem. Kuromi could be a bit strange, but she could also be very polite. That was what made it hard for me to dislike her, I think.
ただし、そのことと男の危険性については、さっきの資料で私確信を得ました。男はやはり危険な生き物。
In what way?
だってひどいじゃないですか。あの男は相手の人は痛がっているのに。
So that's what it was about. That's just because it's a porno. It's not like it in real life.
でも男の人の願望がああであるからこそ小説としても書かれるんじゃないですか。
In a strange way, Kuromi was right.
ますます心配になってきました。私はいいのです。なぎなたがあります。けれどお姉様は
And I'm like the protagonist of that story. Kuromi turned to me seriously. Now that she was free of all that misinformation, she didn't avert her gaze but met my eyes fiercely.
疑わしきを罰するのであれば世の男性を片っ端から叩き切っていくところです。この前もお姉様に言われました。疑わしきは罰しないものだと。そして私は思い込みが激しい方であると。
Yeah, I mean, I think she's right. I was glad the rest go ahead and talk to her. But despite her some recommendation, Kuromi's fierce expressions remained.
私も信じたいんです。いくらなんでも世の男性が全てああなんて悲しすぎる。
I'm pretty sure it's not all of us.
それをどうやって信用したらいいのですか？
Kuromi's expression turned imitative. She wasn't angry anymore. How? That's definitely a difficult question. I guess by gaining more experience.
経験？
When you graduate from business, you have lots of chances to interact with men. That's kind of experience. Of course, you can always interact with me too, but in that way, obviously, anyway. That's the reason why I came here. Look straight into her eyes as a
触れ合うマサヤ様と。
Actually, I'm going to stop this here. I need to go get some stuff. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this, the Anime Owie. Just wait for the next part. I'll be back soon in order to do that. But anyway, bye.